Hey guys, I'm out of camera, so I had to set the computer up on the iron board again. The other day, I did the cape, and polyester was the fabric I used. But since if you don't double hem it, it'll fray. And I did it, and it looked okay. But like I've been telling you guys, ever since I started this, I'm going for 95% accuracy. And if you look at the model, the back of the model, and you look at this cape, I'll move it to the other side here so you can see that side, and it is dead on. It's just right smack dab on the money. And I'm really happy with it. I made it out of fleece, and I'm still haven't done anything to the back armor. And I apologize. I'm going to swing this around here. And in fact, I'll move this over here on the table so I can talk to you guys. Maybe you can get a better view here. I said I was going to do, the next thing was going to be the chest armor, which I am working on right now. Just this little more friend, thanks. And the only problem with that is with this model, it's what, 7-8 inches tall approximately. So if I want to get a picture of, the chest box, then I got to take my iPhone, take a picture, and then put it on there and then enlarge it, which is what I've done. And this is the chest box made out of metal. And like I say, I scavenged the buttons from one I got off of eBay for like $8, an old plastic one. But that's about all I can really salvage. The rods, I was looking at those the other day, and I'm just gonna make some. Just get some aluminum or some foam and just make some, because they're not just, Again, having said that, 95% accuracy, gleaming what I can from a picture that I took of that, and then I take it and then I drew, the lines on here. But these three that are cut out, that I cut out today, I went down there with my drum and cut it out of the sheet metal here. There's going to be a layer of foam, it's about a 1/4 inch thick, to come up and meet the base of these buttons, because I epoxied those on there. So that when I put the foam on there, it'll be really accurate. These are pretty accurate, but if you get in there and you look at it, they're not super sharp. But once I get that red acrylic, I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to put some put those on there. And then I also have some lights that I got that will illuminate these three. These are coin slots on the old Vader box. And these, whatever they are now, like say, you check the model, and that's what it is. And then this one is a red button, and then this one is a blue. And I've got the one set up from, I think it was High Tech Toys, that you can change it depending on which Vader box you have. And this is a Vader 2.0 box. So just moving along with that. Once I get the acrylic, I'll get the foam cut. I'll put the foam on here, and then I'll have to account for these. And then when I get the rod, when I make the rods, then I'll put those on there. This isn't going to look, like super crisp. I mean, it's going to be a little rough. I keep thinking of what George Lucas was saying, about the Star Wars movies, that everything was rough. And I mean, it'd been used, been lived in, stuff. And which is kind of ironic. And then you look at Darth Vader and the Stormtroopers, and they're like almost, Darth Vader's just like, man, when you see his helmet's all shiny, and the chest box just boom. And the chest box, my old Vader box, it wasn't a 501 quality. It was the plastic one that came with the Ruby's costume. Even though I did some garnishments to the cape and everything, made it look really nice. The box was still, for plastic, it was really well finished. But this is going to look pretty good. I'm just going to light up. It's going to be there. It's going to be the real deal. And then once I get closer to that, then I'm going to paint it. And then it's just kind of hard to see with this guy here. Sorry for that, the way the light is in here. But I'm going to put these the speakers here on these parts right here. And I thought the light would be better in here, but I still haven't decided on the color for the back armor over there. I'm giving my Rexpert my resident expert, excuse me, is coming in either Saturday or tomorrow night to stop by, my daughter. And she's going to give me her opinion, like say, on this. Not a real big fan of the silver. She told me Dad, you got to do the silver, I would do it, this. But I want to go, here's plastic, now this is the black. I don't know how well you can see from, this light and everything, but this is the black. And this is the gunmetal gray. I guess you can't really see very good at all, that gunmetal gray, and then here's dark gray. I was hoping that you could see a lot better the color contrast. And I guess if it wasn't, there we go, if it wasn't directly staring in the light, it might be better there for you. Anyway, the black is in the middle. This is the gunmetal gray, which I like, but I don't know. But I really like this. They call it anthracite gray. It's a very dark gray. You can see the colors here. And if you wouldn't mind, if you get a moment, if you could, buzz me on Facebook, or, I'm going to post this video on YouTube or whatever. If you could just say, hey, Bill, I like the gunmetal gray, or I like, the dark gray. Because the black on here is going to be black, but what's silver here is I just really like that contrast. And then with me putting the speakers here and these two little deals here, I have speaker cloth, so I'm going to actually mount the speakers onto those pads, and then this piece here is going to, I'll use magnets and or Velcro, something just to cover it, and then there'll be some speaker cloth, it'll be this shape, so it'll be black. So unless my daughter says, Dad, you got to do the silver, I'm either going to go for the gunmetal gray or the very dark anthracite gray. And I'm just moving along slow. Like I say, I got to get those. I need to do that chest box, because once I do the chest box, then I can do these other pieces here and finish out that. Because basically, from the shoulder pads, the top here to the back, that's done. I just have to paint it, and then I have to finish the front. Go from there. Like I say, the model is what I have for reference, and the chest box is a little different than the old Vader chest box. So I'm going to wait for my resident expert to show up either Saturday or tomorrow evening and figure out which color I want to. And if you guys, like I say, if you get a minute, if you don't mind, please check out I'll put this on YouTube, and then you can let me know. This is the black here, but do you want gunmetal gray or really dark gray? I know there's a contrast with the silver, but you guys could let me know. I sure appreciate it. Thanks for watching. Bye.